This was me a few years ago. I would open books with zero plan. I would just pick a random topic, study for a while, then reward myself with video game. My grades all over the place. But once I started planning exactly when and how I would study using a simple to-do list system, my productivity skyrocketed. Today I'll show you how to do this thing. Hey guys, this is Dr. Yassine from IG Tutor, a medical student at Cairo University, and I have achieved first in the world in AS Biology. Let's start by asking ourselves, why planning your study sessions change everything? First, and obviously, it avoids randomness. It gives you more control over your study session. If you don't plan, your brain burns time deciding instead of doing. To-do lists remove that friction. This aligns with the principle in the book Atomic Habits of building any habit. It's to make it easy. When you plan in advance, you make it so that you only need to start studying and your brain is not worried about, oh no, I don't know what I'm going to study, so let's study later. That it removes that part. So you're more likely to study because you have removed the friction of planning the study session. It's like picking a movie. If you don't have your what you're going to watch planned in advance, you may take like 30 minutes just to pick the movie. The same thing in studying. You save a lot of time by planning in advance what you're going to do. Okay, so one of the applications I really like using is TickTick. It's a really nice to-do list app. They're not sponsoring the video, but their link is in the description. The optimal situation is to plan your study sessions the night before. Obviously, that's really hard to stick to. So most of the time, you will be planning right before your study session. So let's say you've got today to study biology, math, ICT. By the way, if you're an IG student, we give tuitions for all these chapters in IG Tutor if you ever need them. Anyways, these are the three subjects you're gonna study today, for example. Let's start specifying a bit. In biology, today I'll study photosynthesis, for example. And in math, I'm going to study Pythagoras. And ICT, I'm going to study Python or PowerPoint, whatever. Okay. After making a rough plan, I like using this really nice feature. It's the estimated duration. So I estimate the PowerPoint studying will take around an hour. The Pythagoras may take 30 minutes and photosynthesis an hour. Okay, okay. And now, whenever you give a time, I want you to multiply that time by 1.5 because usually things don't go perfectly as planned, which is why we're gonna give ourselves some extra time, 30 minutes here, 20 minutes here, and here also an extra 30 minutes. Because it never goes to plan. And also, when you're planning, I want you to not have really high expectations about what you're going to finish today in today's study session. Always lower your expectations a bit until it's a bit challenging. Not really challenging, just a bit to complete this amount today. So that you don't get depressed whenever you finish the study session and find you've only finished half of what you've done. I actually find it better for my mental health to put smaller goals for the day and actually achieve them than put bigger goals and not be able to achieve. So that's how to plan your study sessions. If you want to learn how to study for long hours without getting tired, this is how I did it in this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.